128 families on here right now, Magic Mike.
Holy moly, wow.
We all want to learn magic. So first and foremost, I want to introduce my best friend, Magic Mike. Say, wave to him. Everyone wave to him.
Hi.
And we're very excited to bring him on today to teach us magic and show us magic and tell us all about his life as a musician and a magician. And so what you're going to need for this class is one deck of cards. Okay? You don't need them right now, but just make sure that you have them close by, because when Magic Mike tells us to, we're going to have to take them out. Cool? Thumbs up if you hear me. Fantastic. And then second thing is we got to keep ourselves muted so that we can hear what he has to say, because he's very wise and we need to learn all these things. Thumbs up? Okay. Hey, Mike, there's 140 families now.
Wow.
I know. Okay, so without further ado, ladies and gentlemen, the Art Camp presents a magic show and some magic inspiration with Magic Mike. Give him a round of applause.
Yay. Usually at this point, I would do something like pull a coin from a kid's ear or something like that. But I'm not going to do that. I'm going to do this. You see that right there? Did you see that? Can you see that? Did you guys see that? I'll do that again. Watch. If you just give it a little rub, it vanishes. But it doesn't go in very far. You can get it right there. You see that? I could take it and make it vanish, and it's completely gone. So we're not going to learn any coin tricks, but that's a little something to get your mind going. I'm a magician. I'm a professional magician, and I've been doing magic professionally for about 20 years. And I started when I was 8 years old. How many of you out there are 8 years old? Raise your hand. Let's see. Okay.
I see some 8-year-olds.
And some might be a little bit younger, but that's okay, because I have friends that started when they were really young, like 5 or 6. And then other friends didn't even get started till they were older kids, like 12, 13. Some didn't even get started till they were in their 30s.
Oh, so you're saying there's still a chance for me?
Yes, there's still a chance for you. So I loved magic so much when I was a kid, and I used to watch these TV shows, and I saw a magician named Harry Blackstone Jr. He was on a kid's and he had a bird cage with a little bird in it, and he had the kids come up and they put their hands on the top and the bottom and on the sides. All the kids had their hands on the cage, and he counted to 3. 1, 2, 3, and the cage vanished with the bird inside. And I said, I want to do that. We're not going to learn that trick today, but we're going to get started with a basic card trick. I'll get to that in just a second. Now, you can go with your parents to YouTube and have them search Harry Blackstone Jr. disappearing birdcage or vanishing birdcage, and you could actually find the video that I'm talking about that got me started in magic. And it's pretty amazing to see that. And it made me feel something special inside, and I wanted to learn about it. So I started going to the library, and I asked the librarian if they had any books on magic, and she had like a small section like this big. And I started checking books out and reading them and learning. And you can go to your library sometime, or you can look online. I'm sure they have online resources, and you can learn how to do magic. Or you could go to if somebody holds an online magic class, I don't know if anybody would ever do an online magic class. That would be amazing if they did.
Well, maybe you can do that. Maybe we can set something up. I was just thinking, some of the friends might even have some questions for you. So while you're telling your story, if you have questions, friends, and you want to type them in the chat box, then throughout the time with Mike, I can ask him those questions. And maybe if this is something we want to do in the future, you can help us, Mike.
Absolutely. Today we're going to learn the first card trick I ever learned. And everybody knows that the first and easiest or most popular card trick a person can know is the pick a card and then the magician finds it. So you could pick any card you want, they put it back in the deck, and the deck is mixed up, and then you find their card, and they don't have any idea how you do it. You guys want to learn that trick today?
There's some questions before you start. We would love to learn that trick. They want to know if you can use paper deck of cards.
Most cards are made out of paper.
That's what I was thinking. So yes, mine's definitely made out of paper.
So if you have any more questions, raise your paw.
Your very first trick that you learned was this trick for real?
No, the very first trick I learned is a trick that I used to teach in summer camp called the ball in the vase trick. I don't think I have any with me.
She's the one that did yoga yesterday. She's the one that did yoga yesterday.
I did yoga yesterday?
No, that was me.
Wait, it said the host has requested that you unmute your thing.
No, we're muting everybody.
That's
everybody. Weird. Okay, now Magic Mike, last question before you teach us. How long have you been doing magic?
Well, I'm 47 years old, and I started when I was 8. So that's 39 years.
Wow.
That's a long time.
29 years.
39 years I've been doing magic.
That's amazing. Okay, we're ready. We're so ready?
Okay, so this is what we're gonna do. I'm gonna have you guys pick a card, and you're gonna be my spectator, okay, Morgan?
Okay.
Since I don't have a spectator, I'm gonna have you say stop anytime you want.
Okay. Stop.
A little bit quicker.
Stop.
A little bit quicker.
Stop.
A little bit quicker.
Oh, snakes. Stop.
Do you want to see a magic trick or don't you, Morgan? Because you're
really
really
trying
sending
my
me mixed
best.
signals here. Okay, I'm gonna try. I'm gonna go really slow. Okay.
Okay.
Do you say stop?
Oh, I missed it.
Here we go. Say stop. I'm just kidding.
Stop.
Right there.
Okay.
Remember that card. You got it?
Got it.
I'll lose the cards like that, okay?
Okay.
And I'll even give the cards a cut. I'll give the cards another cut. I might even give the cards another cut. I'm going to look through the cards like this. I bet you I could find your card. I need you to concentrate.
Okay.
Concentrate on your card, Morgan. Concentrate, okay?
I'm really focusing, really a lot.
Concentrate. Your card, hold on. The cards are whispering something to me. They're saying your card's a black card. Is that correct?
Yeah. It's talking?
They're saying your card is a spade. Is that correct?
Yes.
Is your card the 6 of spades?
Seriously? It was. How did you know? How did you do that?
Is it?
It really is. I swear.
Wow, look. The nose knows.
The nose knows. He found it. How did
That's
you
right. So, there you go.
Everybody give him a round of applause. Wait, are you telling me right now we're going to get to learn how to do that?
Oh, yeah.
I'm ready. Who's ready? Put your thumbs up if you're ready. I was born for this.
Okay.
Everybody's clapping for you in the chat.
Yay.
Everybody they weren't sure at first because they thought that you could see the card that you showed us because you're in the computer. And then their minds were blown and they totally knew it was a trick. I can't wait to learn. Okay.
Yeah. For you guys, so you know, I'm looking at my phone. I'm not looking at my computer. And my screen that shows me is this small. And it's all the way in the corner. So I can't see anything. I don't have my glasses on, but that's not how the trick is done. You don't have to have a computer or a phone with a screen. This is a regular deck of cards, and it doesn't have to be a full deck of cards. It can have the jokers in there. It doesn't have to have the jokers in there. It can have all the cards or missing a few cards. It doesn't matter. As long as every card is different, then we're good. And even if you have two jokers, the jokers in every deck of cards, they look differently. See, that's one joker. See, that one has color on it, and that one's black and white. So they're different, you see? So this card trick relies on a principle card called the key card principle. Can you guys say that at home? The key card principle.
The key card principle. What does that mean?
Well, it's this. We're going to be using one card inside the deck as our key card, and that's going to help us find the card that they select. So I'll explain. Say, when they're dribbling through the cards like this, and you don't have to do it like that. You could say stop anytime you want as you riffle down the deck, and wherever they say stop, you can lift it and have them look at the card, or they could take the card, but there's nobody to take the card here, so I just went like this. As they take the card, you look at the card above it, like this, which is the 8 of clubs. That's in my right hand. They take the card from my left hand. As they're looking at the card, I go like this, and I look at the card that I have in my right hand. That's the 8 of clubs. When they put it back, look what I do. I don't know what their card is, but I put my key card, this is my key card, on top of their card. So I don't know what their card is, but I do know what the key card is. So I could cut the cards, but I don't want to shuffle them. I just cut them a few times, right? Now, when I look through the deck, I'm looking for the 8 of clubs, okay? And when you see the 8 of clubs, the very next card is going to be their card that they selected. And in this case, it's the joker. Okay? So when you find their card, okay, you don't say anything. You act like you're looking for it. You take their card and you cut it to the top.
Cool.
So now the card's on the top of the deck, okay? But they don't. It looks like this. I go through the cards. They selected it. I put it back underneath the 8 of clubs, and I go like this. I'm going to try and find their card. What card am I looking for, gang? What card am I looking for? The key card.
What's the key card? Type it in if you remember.
Yep. So I'm looking for the 8 of clubs.
That's right.
And I find it. When I find the 8 of clubs, right behind it is going to be the joker. So I go like this. I cut the joker all the way to the top. So now their card is at the top of the deck, but they don't know. So I go like this. I pretend that the cards are going to tell me what their card is. I know their card's the joker. So I go like this. The cards are talking to me. Is your card a black card? And they go, kind of. And I go, your card has no color in it whatsoever, does it? They go, no. I go, is your card the joker? And they say, yes. And I go, you know how I know? And they go, because the cards told you? And I said, no, because the nose knows. And all I do is place the cards up against my nose and press them. And then push the cards down. And my nose will cause their card to rise out of the deck like magic.
Okay.
Just like that.
That's amazing.
And the hardest part of that is going to be this. But you don't have to do that. You could do this, right? you could have them cut the cards on the table, and then you could pick up the cards that they cut and have them look at the card that they cut, and then just look at this as you put it back down. Okay?
Okay, let's give the friends a minute to practice that card drop that you showed.
I'm going to teach you.
Yeah, perfect.
So you guys want to learn how to dribble the cards like that? It's called dribbling the cards.
Yes.
Not to be confused with dribbling from your mouth. It's not. You don't want to do that, because if you do it, it looks like that. Not too good. So, did you guys see that? Did you all catch that?
We caught it.
Yeah. Yeah, that's gross. Yeah, I know. So, dribbling the cards looks like this. I grab the cards with my ring finger and my middle finger at the front and my thumb at the back. And my pointer finger, my index finger goes on top of the deck like that and presses ever so slightly. Okay? Now I'm barely, if I was to let go a little pressure, these cards would fall a little bit like this. Like that, okay? But what I do is I put pressure with my finger and let them kind of fall off little by little. And you could just practice that. It looks fancy. You don't have to do it from far away like this. You could do it close like this. Can any of you do it?
Yeah, let's practice.
No.
You don't have to do it that way, but it's fun to try. You're not going to get hurt trying this. You're not going to sprain an ankle, or you're not going to, or you're not going to break an arm.
Please keep yourself muted if you're not Mike. Okay. So we're practicing that.
Card trick. So here we go.
Okay, Magic Mike, I have a question.
Yes.
Now that we know how the trick works, please keep yourself muted, friends. Now that we know how the trick works, can you show it to us one more time, and I'll be your guesser or your person, so that now they know and they can look for some of those things that you taught us about?
Okay. You're going to be my spectator, okay?
Okay, and here, friends, listen. When he shows me the card, I'm going to type it in the chat so that you all know which card I saw. Got it?
Okay, but I'm gonna treat you like you're my friend, and we didn't even talk about this, okay?
Okay,
so
yeah.
Say we're just hanging out.
Okay.
Okay, we're hanging out. We're drinking coffee. We're talking about life. I go,
I've got coffee.
Hey, Morgan.
Hey, Mike.
Hey, I've been working on a magic trick. Would you like to see one?
I love magic. I'd love to see a trick.
Oh, great. It's a card trick. Do you like card tricks?
I do love card tricks.
Oh, good. Okay. So here I have a deck. You can see they're all different, right?
Right?
Yeah. Okay. I'm going to go through the cards like this, and I want you to say stop anytime you want.
Stop.
Right there?
Uh-huh.
Okay. Look at the card. You got it?
Got it.
I'm going to put the cards back on top. Now the cards are totally mixed up. You can see they're all mixed up. I'm going to go through the cards and try and find your card. This is going to be difficult because I'm just learned this trick, so bear with me. Are you thinking of your card?
I am thinking of my card.
Okay. I'm going to see if my little friends can help me. Hold on. Is it a black card?
Yeah, it's definitely a black card.
Is it a spade?
It's definitely a spade.
Yep.
Is it the 8 of spades?
Yes. How did you know? It is the 8 of spades.
I didn't know. The nose knows.
So cool. Okay, So raise your hand or give me a thumbs up if you saw something when he did the trick the second time that you recognized during when he taught it to us. Because I remember he told me that he was looking at the, what was it called? The cue card? Or the key card? The key card?
The key for the door.
And is that how you knew that my card was the one below it?
Mm-hmm.
Did anyone else pick up on that? Give me a thumbs up. And hey, Mike, if I didn't really get it today because I obviously was participating and not practicing, can I watch this video again and keep practicing?
Of course. Do they have access to it?
Yeah, we're going to send it and put it on
great.
YouTube.
Oh, that's wonderful.
Well, does anyone have any last minute questions for Magic Mike before we end our Zoom call for today? If you have a question, type it in the chat box and I'll ask him a few of those questions. No. Are there going to be any more classes? Yes, there's definitely going to be more classes. Tomorrow we have singing with Katrina. And
What about of magic?
Ooh, Katrina's great.
yeah, and then on Friday we're doing science. If you guys want to have Magic Mike back to do another trick again, I'm sure he'd be willing, and Ashley and I will talk to him, okay? Good question. Okay, let's see if there's any other questions. Hold on. Let's see. How does he put the key card on top of the card that you picked?
When I'm dribbling, that's a great question. When I'm dribbling through the cards and they say stop, my right hand is holding the key card right there. I don't know what it is yet, but when they look at the card, I take a peek like this. So all I have to do is put the cards back on top, and now the key card's on top.
So he doesn't know what card you chose, but he does know the key card. That's the trick.
That's why the key card's called the key card. It's the key to everything. Everything.
Oh, Mike.
Every question you will ever have in life, the key card is the answer to. Just kidding.
How do you balance it on your nose? I don't think it's balancing, but tell us that you push and then you pull the rest of the cards down. Show us again.
So I go like this. I put the there, and I just bring the deck down like this.
Yeah, Denise got it.
Yeah?
Yeah,
Oh,
see,
great.
she's doing it right now. Okay, somebody wants to know what kind of music you play.
Oh, I play all kinds of music. I love rock and roll and the blues, and I love country, and I love jazz.
Hi, Mike.
Hi.
So
How are you? I love Spanish music.
we'll probably, hey, Mike, are you on YouTube at all now, by the way?
Yeah, I have a small page with mostly it's just stuff, a little video clips and testimonials from people that saw my show.
Okay, well, maybe with Art Camp, it'll probably be like Art Camp Magic with Mike or something like that.
Hey, Mike.
Yeah. Hey.
Can you learn from a magic trick kit?
Of course you can. Oh my gosh, it's one of the best ways. When I was your age,
I have a magic kit.
How many kids out there have a magic kit at home that they haven't looked at, or maybe they have and they haven't touched it in a while? Give a thumbs up if you have a magic kit at home.
I steal when I want to.
Okay, so I tell you what, maybe we'll dig it on some of the lessons. We'll dig into some of the tricks in that kit, and we'll teach it to you. Okay.
I love that idea. Well, thank you so much, Mike, for joining us. I'm going to unmute everyone really quick. At one point, by the way, Mike, we had 170 families on here. So
Whoa.
I know, it was amazing. Thank you so much. Join us tomorrow, friends, for music and singing with Katrina, a real life.
She's the best.
She's the best. She's seriously the best. I'm going to unmute you all so you can say thank you to Mike, okay? Here we go.
Thank you. Thank you.
Thank you.
Bye.
Thank you.
Have you done this for? And we're done.
Thank you.
Thank you. Can we see Ashley?
Thank you.
Yeah. We see Ashley.
Appreciate you guys.
Have a good one.
Bye.
Take care of yourself.
Time.
How long have you done this for?
Bye. Avita Zane.
Everybody, thank you so much for joining us. We had the best time today, and we're going to see you all tomorrow, hopefully. And I'm going to end the meeting. Bye, Art Camp. Thanks for joining us.